Hello, my earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This is Della Noel with the Light Treasury Tarot. And I'm here with your mid-July general energies reading. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, follow the link below. That'll bring you to my website where you can purchase readings from me. So just give me a second while I work with the energy. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, my earth signs. So when I look at this spread, I feel like there's been some changes about that maybe you have been, I don't know, maybe trying to avoid, um, maybe repress a little bit, not work with. There's something that needs to be released is the feeling that I get from this. Um, so we have the Tower in reverse, which to me signifies like change that's occurring. We're not talking about like a little like shift here, a little change there, a little bit of a difference. We're talking about, this is major arcana. We're talking about something that is really deep rooted in your life, and something that's really a major shift, and something that um, I think like maybe you've seen coming. Um, and it's like it's not that you haven't prepared for it, but it's like you've seen it coming. You know it's coming. You know you need to do it, but you've been kind of um, avoiding it. And I think what this spread is telling you is like it is in your best interest to really take hold of it, and it's in your best interest to not avoid this, right? Um, we have the Four of Cups in reverse, and when I'm looking at it today, like when I'm looking at it in this context, it just feels like they're sitting there like, okay, and it's in its upright position. It's like, they've been given a choice, and they're not super happy with any of these choices. They're not really sure. They're kind of like biding their time and kind of pouting almost a little bit. Like, yeah, not really looking to make a decision. I feel like you're kind of going to have to, like, you need to kind of put yourself aside a little bit here, and you kind of need to pull yourself out of this like pity funk that you've got going on. Like the change is coming, it's happening, and I really think it ends on a positive note over here. Like I really feel like this change is good for you. Like there's major changes ahead, and I feel like some of this is rooted in like some past energy for you here around the Six of Cups. Like, I mean, all the cards, when you look at them in different contexts, like they bring up different emotions. Like they all have multiple meanings, multiple, traditional things that they can mean. But sometimes when you look at the card, like in a particular context, it just gives you a specific like feeling around. And I guess that's the point of these readings, right? Like we read these based on context. And when I see it paired the way that it is, I feel like maybe there's something in your past that you've been avoiding. Maybe there's like a family member that you haven't wanting to deal with, or a relationship, um, of that sort. Or we've got the two little kids here, and for some reason I'm getting like past energy on this rather than like children in the current. I feel like I'm just getting like past energy. Like there's things maybe from your childhood. There's things that like have affected your happiness or just where you're at. And like there's decisions that need to be made, but there's influences that are coming from previous that are causing you to be a little bit like, whoa, put the brakes on. Like I don't want to make a decision, or put the brakes on. I'm not quite sure like where I stand on this. Maybe like a confidence level that was affected from something, in your past or something around that nature. But like I said, I feel like only good can come out of this. Like when I see this King of Pentacles, he's in the upright to me. I know he's reversed to you, but to me, he's in the upright. And like he looks like he's in contemplation. Like he's been there, he's done that, he's gained that wisdom. He's got his kingdom behind him. It's like he's walked that line. He's dealt with those shadows. He's walked that line. He's seen it, and he's content. He's strong, and he's able to lead his kingdom, lead his family, like based on this wisdom and based on what he's got behind him, And like I think it's really cool. Like literally, like behind him, he's got these past experiences, like these decisions that had to be made, even though they were uncomfortable or whatnot. Like they were necessary, and there were these necessary changes that happened, even though maybe he fought them in the past. But like now, like he's here and he's in his present, and he's taking back his power, right? So my advice to you, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, for the rest of this month is to get a little more in the flow of things and try not to fight the changes that are occurring so hard. Be contemplative and of course reflect and think, and really take the time to heal, right? Take the time to heal whatever these disappointments were in the past, and the reason that you're holding off on making decisions or resisting the change. Like take your time here, but also recognize that like there's better things ahead when you do deal with what's been happening. Okay. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards. This deck just jumped out to me today for some reason. I love oracle cards. I love to pair them with tarot. I feel like it gives a greater context. As you can tell, I'm all about context. I feel like it gives a greater understanding and helps to sometimes give like more gentle messages too, because tarot can sometimes come off a little bit harsh, but what's important to remember is like the energy. It's like it's for growth. Like I feel like spirit doesn't tell you things to make you sad, and spirit doesn't tell you things to like make you worry or anything like that. Like this is love right here that's being offered. If we were always told how perfect we are and how great things are, we would never grow. There would never be anything to think about, focus on, reflect on. And that's the purpose of this, right? Like to grow and to learn and to become wise and appreciate and enjoy. And with that, the oracle cards that I just pulled were trust and raise your vibration. And I think it's so appropriate, right? Like you've got these decisions you're making, you've got these changes, and it almost feels like like it's a decision, but it's not. Like it's like you need to move forward, and if you don't make a decision, like it'll be made for you, sort of a deal, kind of a feeling. And I think from spirit, like the important thing to remember is to trust. Like you've got help, you've got support coming in to be there with you. You're not alone. We co-create. We're not alone here. And when you raise your vibration and you put yourself in a state of receptivity and you put yourself in a place of being able to like really receive the help and raise your vibration. Don't give in to these negative energies. Don't give in to the past. Don't give in to what's been holding you back and what's been keeping you down. You know, raise that vibration. See your potential in your own life to lead, and trust that you can do it. So, okay, my earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, that is what I have for you today. So I want to thank you so much for being here with me, and please come back and visit, subscribe, like, comment. And again, if you're looking for a personalized reading, you can find me at my website. The link is below. And again, I thank you, and until next time.